So I was thinking, what if I do a landscape photography vlog in the forest and I show you unedited photos? Hey everyone, my name is Toma, Phototom here on YouTube, and this channel is all about landscape photography. Now, if you want to learn more about landscape photography, I have an ebook on landscape photography, I have workshops, I have editing courses. The link is in the description of this video. So, landscape photography unedited. Here's what I'll do. I'll set my camera to photograph RAW and JPEG files. I'll set the image profile to landscape. Now it's on neutral, but I'll change it to landscape. And the photos that you're going to see in this vlog are going to be the JPEGs with zero editing in Lightroom or Photoshop. Not even chromatic aberration removal or correcting the perspective distortion caused by the lens. So I'm using my 24 to 105 millimeter lens. I'm using my polarizer, and I positioned myself in a way that I'm here in darkness and I'm photographing over there into the light. Now, because the photos are straight from the camera, I can't do any cropping either, so I need to be extra careful with the framing. I can't include the sky because it's going to be overexposed, and the settings for this first photo are 0.5 seconds, f11, and ISO 100. Now, as you can see, even if you feel there is light in the forest, it's really not. So that's why the tripod is basically your best friend as a landscape photographer. Now for this shot, I'm doing things a little bit different because I normally stay into the darkness and I'm photographing towards the light, but right now, as you can see, there is light over there, and up here at the end of the trail there is darkness. But what I liked was the way the trail was winding upwards, and I don't know, it created an interesting feeling, a beautiful image. And I also had the feeling that I can express depth in this photo. Look at that, what a nice framing with those trees that are creating a triangle, and the trail is the base of that triangle. Right, so even if the triangle is interesting, the forest is too dark in that direction, so I would have no separation. If there would have been fog up there, then things would have been a little bit different and it would have looked completely different. So in order for me to capture that triangle, I need to hike up and photograph from the other side, from darkness towards the location where I am right now, towards the light. With this composition, I'm being careful with the way I'm framing everything, as I said. So I'm having the trail, and then I'm going to have trees at each side of the photo. These trees are going to act like stop elements, and I talk about this a lot in my ebook. I think these stop elements are really important for your photos because it will enable you, the photographer, to guide the attention of the viewer where you want. So the settings are also changed, are 0.8 seconds, f11, and ISO 100, and this means that above me the storm clouds are getting thicker and thicker, but I hope I'm not going to be caught by rain. The good thing about this storm that it's about to begin is that because there is the potential of a really violent storm, the forest is empty. No one is walking in, so I have all the place to myself to photograph. I think this framing is the most interesting one because I have a bigger contrast between the areas, the area of darkness and the area of light. So today the settings were kind of the same, 0.5 seconds, 0.6, sometimes 0.8, but in that area, f11 ISO 100. So a good tip would be always carry with you a tripod and have a good tripod. I always use a polarizer inside the forest. Even if the sun is hidden behind the clouds, there is still light in the forest and the leaves are still having that glitterness that you can remove using the polarizer. Third tip would be photograph from darkness towards light, because you're going to have a good separation between areas, you're going to have depth in your photos, you're going to have an interesting perspective. Now, I hope you found this landscape photography vlog useful, because you are seeing unedited photos of mine. Let me know what you think in comments below. I'm really curious. And until next time, don't forget to keep on photographing, and maybe, just maybe, think about buying my ebook or enrolling for one of my workshops. Thanks for watching, and bye-bye.